Hey, Whiskey Fancies, I'm Chris.
And I'm Kara.
Kara, what do we have today?
Today we have a 17-year-old Orkney Scotch. It's rumored to be Highland Park, right?
That or Scapa. It's the only thing I can think of. They say Highland Park, but I mean...
There's tasting notes on here, but we're not going to read those right away because we like to drink it first.
Tasting notes on the bottle?
Yeah, it's right there. The old malt cask. Is this a bottler? Independent bottler?
Independent bottler.
Nice.
Yeah.
But I'm excited. 17 years old. What can we say about this? Is refill hogshead. So that's what, ex-bourbon? And it's natural cask strength. Ooh, 54.9% on this bugger. It is, I'm assuming non-chill filtered. I'm assuming non-colored. It say that, no coloring, no chill filtration. It's a single cask.
Yeah.
All the fun. Shall we try it?
Should smell that.
I'm smelling it. It smells like Highland Park.
It actually does. Although, to be fair, we haven't had a Scapa.
Yeah, we don't know. I've never even heard of that name until just now.
Wait, is
know.
it wrong? Is it Scapa? Scapa?
No, I believe it. You're probably right. But you researched. Chris did the research on this bottle, so I don't know anything.
I did.
Well, then we know about the same.
What research can you do when it just doesn't have a distillery? Just Orkney.
You could check all the Orkney distilleries and call them.
But there was only two largest ones, which is Highland Park and I thought it was Scapa.
So I'm guessing it's probably a good indication that it's Highland Park based on the nose. But who cares? Let's drink it.
What it smells like?
It smells like malty goodness with a touch of smoke.
It's got a little bit of
but mild. There's just nice balance. Yes.
I talk shit when people we get apple a lot on things, but I'm getting pear. I talk shit about
no, you can get
pear. They brought out pear.
No, I got pear on Space Nights.
I do now. Pear.
Like a Bartlett pear, like a ripe one.
Yes.
That's maybe, or even in a fruit cup. You know, where it's been sitting in syrup. That kind. Or a baked pear.
Those are
good. I get it too. That's pretty funny.
That is weird.
It's the maltiness is super fresh with a little touch of smoke. It smells really good.
Oh. This is delicious. If this is not a Highland Park, well, we need some Scapa in this house. Oh, this is good. It's got a subtle peat. It's not too strong, but yet it's there. This is good.
I just am overwhelmed by the finish of honey. Did you taste that?
Sure did.
This is not very peated.
No, but it's there. It's not overwhelming.
It's just a touch of smoke. That's okay. I like that. I am a fan of peat, but I like when it's balanced with maltiness or a sherry finish or something different. I don't like just barbecue pit.
Yeah.
We've had
that's different.
Some younger scotches in the past, some I'm not gonna say distiller, but some Isla scotches in the past that are a little bit heavy-handed on the peat. Excuse me.
Sure, not tire.
And they're just not my favorite. This, however, is just beautiful.
I like it.
It's honey. It's smoke tinges.
You get a slight grassiness, though. There's something that I don't know what it is. Is it grass? Like hay? Heather. What's heather?
Heather is a plant they grow in Highland area.
People's names are heathers. I don't know.
A nice herbal. Nicely herbal.
No, I don't get herbal.
You just say grassy. That's very similar.
How was grass herbal?
They're very similar to my palate.
What is this? 50 what?
54.9. It doesn't taste like that. It drinks a little lower, which is kind of fun because you kind of, it's good.
I wonder if it being a refill hogshead, that it's more on the delicate side.
It's probably why you're getting the vanillas from the woods and stuff, right? It has an amazing finish with honey and then like the smoky peat, but just like a wisp. What are your thoughts?
I can definitely taste the maturity versus some of the younger ones that we've had.
Mm-hmm.
There's a big difference.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas we thought might have been like bright and fruit, it's more nuanced because of the age. Do you know what I'm saying?
We've talked about this in the past. From what I've heard is age in the cask with peated whiskeys gives the peat a chance to settle and round out and blend with that malt a little bit, as opposed to all ash. You start to get the honeys and the beautiful fruit flavors from the malt itself, and it's not just one note. And I think that's the beauty of this 17-year-old.
I feel on
it does
this
taste like
that
it's Highland Park. It's lovely.
The malt does marry well with the peat. Not one overpowers the other. They play like an arm in this.
It's beautiful balance. Wow.
It's not where you get the malt up front and then the peat after. They both carry through.
It mingles through.
Yes, because there's some scotches that we've had that you get the peat throughout and it just kind of
all ash.
Yeah, it just kind of overtakes whatever finishing or the cask, and you're just like in the malt.
And sometimes that's fun.
Yeah, it is fun.
But for today, I'm just really digging that sweet honey flavor with the ash.
This is
a little bit of smoke. I think it's
good.
really beautiful. I'm really digging the proof on this too. That's nice. It's really nice.
This is really
so
good.
It has a nice little. It's not too thin on the palate. It's just like it feels. It's not like. It's not overly. It doesn't stand out as too like super viscous. It doesn't stand out. It's just a nice, balanced, pleasant arrival. Don't you think?
But right here on these wonderful tasting notes that I really hate when they put it on the bottle or the box, because I'm like, just let me decide for myself what it is. A touch of leather. I don't get leather. But that's my palate. Like how I can taste other things and you taste something else.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't get leather. I get a little bit, there is something slight that's there, but I think it might be the oak. It's not like a wood, but there's something there.
No, it's a little bit of oak with honey, and then the smoke, a tinge of smoke throughout. I think the oak shows up on
the palate. I mean the nose. Really? Light.
I just hurt my nose. I totally forgot it was like 58%.
Well, you just trimmed your nose hairs.
Saves me some grooming.
I get it on the nose slide. I wouldn't have gotten it without reading this, but I don't get it on the palate.
I have trouble, honestly, distinguishing leather. I don't know if it's because I don't go around smelling leather jackets or cows, but I don't smell. I trouble. That's one note I have trouble.
I don't think that's how it works that you sniff a cow.
That's not how it works.
No.
That's where leather comes from. Am I wrong?
Okay.
Am I wrong? I have trouble smelling leather, and I know that about myself. So every time you said that there's leather, I believe you. I'm having trouble distinguishing it. One note that I am learning, and I finally figured out, was tobacco. That took a little while.
Yes. Yeah.
And that's a fun note. But leather is still a struggle for me. So that's one I'm still working on.
I think of leather gloves like a baseball mitt. That's where the leather, or like when you get like a brand new purse.
Yeah.
You know, like that kind of leather.
Glove. I should go find a baseball glove.
That's what, in my mind, what pops up as leather, that's what I picture. Is a baseball glove or like a purse. I don't know why a purse. It's not like I have tons of purses.
To be honest, when someone said leather, I just, for some reason, I picture armchair or leather jacket, and I'm like, I don't know what those smell like. Leather baseball glove, I understand. So I do get a tinge of that.
We should go to like a furniture store and just smell a leather chair. And see
because apparently people get wicker off of scotch too, and I'm like,
okay, but is it the wood liquor or is it the stuff that they finish it in? Like the lacquer?
Right.
You know?
We're gonna field trip. We're gonna be the weirdos smelling
field trip
furniture.
To Living Spaces and Home Depot.
To smell wood and furniture.
Let's do it.
This is lovely. I'm not familiar with old malt cask bottlers, but
this is right here, Hunter and Lang. I know them.
Oh, Hunter and Lang. Hunter, I
Lang.
cannot. Is that Lang? It's
Laing.
Laing.
I would pronounce it Lang.
Long. Okay, doesn't matter.
It's in Glasgow. Yeah,
Glasgow.
Go Celts.
Okay, so are you guys familiar with a bottler, old malt cask? Or what do you guys think? What is your favorite independent bottler? Adelphi? Alexander Murray? I don't know. Leave us a comment below. While you're down there, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel if you like what we're doing. And don't forget to turn on those notifications so you can join us in our next video.
Excited. Yeah.
Well, I'm excited because this video is almost over. There's a bottle of scotch to drink. I don't know about you, but I
fancy this
whiskey. Cheers.